This Deus 2 out here this morning, and now this is a considered freshly buried, okay? And I'm going to leave this target in the ground here. It's a deeper clad dime. This is a 9-inch coil on this detector. I'm not even going to tell you how deep this dime is, okay? But this machine is trying to ID this dime, okay? Now, I did a similar test with a US nickel, similar depth. One thing I noticed about this machine, now a nickel generally read about, depending on which mode you're using on this detector, right around 61 maybe, okay? When I checked this, 61 to 64 I guess. When I checked this deeper nickel on this machine here, what I was looking for is what's this machine's tendency? Does it like to run to the high side in ID? Well, I've got a video, I think I can maybe post it up, but I'm just going to mention it here in this video. Is the highest reading I seen in a meter on this machine on that deep nickel was 69. I never did see 70, I never seen any 80s, and I never seen any 90s, which I think is quite remarkable for that little coal right there especially, okay? This is a deep dive right here, okay? So I've got some air traffic over here. I've got the auto scan off on this machine from some testing I did yesterday, but I want to leave this target in the ground here. I've got some time before this hay starts growing. But it's trying to, now I get more 99s than anything, but now remember this dime right here is gonna, I believe it's gonna air test about 91. Okay. So, you know, it wouldn't have to go up so high above the air test ID, you know, to read 99, okay? See, there's a 91 in the meter right there, 86. But I want to leave this here. I want to just see, you know, after it gets some rain on it, and I'll periodically check this, and let's just see, you know, what has to happen. Maybe this thing will get better, more consistent on this ID on this deep dime right here. You know, ain't been much talked about on this machine. I'm going to turn this machine off, and I'm going to turn it back on. We're just going to go to a factory program here. Look at the tracking on this thing right quick. And I don't know, you know, I don't hunt gold nuggets, but, you know, I'm sitting here and wondering, you know, the ground can change on you mineralization wise. So, okay, I'm in deep high conductor, and I've got 87 flashing, you know, for the ground balance, the default setting. We're going to go over here. We're going to turn this thing on tracking. Okay. I'm just going to bob the coal here. You know, not real hard, but she's already in. Okay. It ground balanced that fast. So I guess what I'm saying, you know, there's always been this saying, you know, auto tracking may tune a target out. Well, I guess it could. But I guess, you know, you could be out in the field using this machine. You could have it in auto ground balance gold hunting, gold field mode, and if the machine you thought got noisy or something was a changing, you could probably be in tracking and bob the coal just a little bit. Even if you get a target that's questionable, you know, you could bob the coal over to the side just a little bit in tracking and then sweep it again. It may improve your signal. I don't know. But that's how quick she tracked in. I'm going to turn it off one more time, and we're going to sweep it, see how long it takes to come in. Now, you would think a bob and a coal in tracking would give as good a ground balance as sweeping the coal would, because the ground grab feature, that's what you do. You bob the coal. Okay. So we're going to sweep it here. This is going to be real time, so you get to see the video on how long it takes to track in. Okay, I'm in deep high conductor. I'm gonna go over here and enable the tracking. Alright, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm just gonna sweep like I would be if I was a hunting. And this is, like I said, you can see the video when she plays real time. There she see. Yep, she's in, boys. You see how fast that was? Now this ground here is not hot, by the way. Would hotter ground make this thing latch on faster to the actual ground phase? I couldn't tell you. Hadn't tried it. So I hope you enjoyed the video.